Today's sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the steel capital of the world, Pittsburgh, PA, and Heinz Field. This was the scene just a few moments ago as the Pittsburgh faithful were fired up by the hometown Steelers taking the field. They're all set as they'll match up with the Cleveland Browns. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
77. All day, defense, all day.
They'll throw on 1st down with Roethlisberger. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Kevin Johnson. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
1st and 10.
They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Check Mike 33. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant. Kings. We got double up. Mike, check. Hurry. 33. Watch the screen. Regular. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. Hurry.
Following the interception, Mayfield. It's caught. Beckham. The 20. 10.
Oh, my goodness.
And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Complete to Odell Beckham Jr.
Beckham.
Touchdown,
His 4th
Cleveland.
touchdown on the year. And the Browns have taken the early lead.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden
good.
change situation, meaning
The
ball's
score,
turned
Browns
over.
7,
How's both sides going to
Steelers
handle it?
nothing.
One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out ready to go, still reeling from the fact that the ball got turned over.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
Yeah, a little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off and not the ha-ha. That was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
He's going to launch it for Washington. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl cornerback Denzel Ward. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Working with his 2nd and 4.
Target. Switch. Hey, check Mike 39. Check. Hey, alert 33. Hey, get in the weight room. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39. All day.
Throwing, Mayfield. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 yards on the play, first down.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
Hey, watch the slant. SOS, SOS. Run. SOS, SOS, SOS. Hurry. Point it right. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike. Come on.
First down, Mayfield. He finds his target, Beckham. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Back. Check 20.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
He was brought down
A pickup of 5 yards. First down, Cleveland.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on third down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on third downs all year long. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Watch the edge. Run. Hurry.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. It's caught by OBJ. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. How about the first quarter he's putting together out wide? Pretty impressive.
I think that he likes the fact that we're playing this as a day game. You know, some guys, they respond better in the evenings for some reason it builds up. For this guy, day game, and he is off and running. You're exactly right. 100 might be conservative with the start that he's had here in the first quarter.
Yeah, by the numbers, he's on pace for 200-plus right now. They set up the screen to Chubb. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming. So negative yardage, a loss of 3 on second down, and that leads to a tough third down call. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
On the play. Brings up fourth down.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Watch the flat. Motion. Pop. Check. Lucky. Alert. Hurry. Get him. You got him.
And now before this 4th and 2 play comes to fruition, they're going to think about it and call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on 4th down, out comes the Browns kicker, Austin Seibert. Pitch from 25 yards out. Seibert able to knock this one through. And that will make it 10-0 here in the first. That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So first and 10 now from the 30 line.
We got to seal. Drop deep, drop deep. Shift.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Denzel Ward right there in coverage to get the hand in.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10.
Here we go. Show that bench release and go. Switch up. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And Big Ben intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Mack Wilson. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
Pistol. Too little.
On first and 10, Mayfield going deep here for Landry. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, not that we had any questions, but it's obvious his arm does not hurt today, does it? He does not mind slinging it around.
He is firing that pigskin around the yard.
Yeah, putting it deep downfield, taking shots. Unsuccessful there, but I like his moxie.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Here we go. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33. I got you.
From the gun, Mayfield. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
It's got to the point where we see guys like that make that type of a catch. Not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed, and now they're acting like wide receivers.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right. Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Check Mike 33. I got wide. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Kings. Mike, hurry. 33. Hey, they scared. Hey, check Mike 33. Check Mike 33.
On second down, Mayfield again. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And finding the tight end Hooper.
Mayfield's
and he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
It's a gain
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
At the 14-yard line.
33. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Under 10.
Mayfield throwing quickly out to Beckham. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Odell Beckham.
Odell Beckham with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Is good. Makes the score Browns 17, Steelers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2. 17-0 our score after 1.
Black 20. Easy, easy. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Here's a second and 2 now from the 33. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They'll run with McFarland. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Corner. Slam.
Now Roethlisberger. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's second and 4. McFarland running out the gun. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a third and 3.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A gain of a yard.
On third down, here's McFarland. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. It's a gain of 9. First down, Pittsburgh. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. From the gun, this will be McFarland. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A first opportunity for the Steelers in the red zone. First and 10 right at the 20.
Middle. I got motion. 44.
Here's Roethlisberger. That is caught at the 7. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. The Steelers were last in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage a season ago, down around 35%. It's first and goal. A quick throw complete to Washington. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
The Browns drive about to get started. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal on their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now. The field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Real.
A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
Kings! 99! Slam!
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside, and so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Joker.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
Hey, keep it up.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And he's got his man. That's Landry. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
First down, Cleveland.
Hey, 180. Mike 39.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
He's tackled at
now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
Double up. He's coming, double up. Run. Hurry. 39, check, Mike, 39. You. 49, check 49.
And off comes to Chubb. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Watch the run. 55's Mike. Regular. Here we go, D. Mike 55. You don't want this. Regular. Mike 55. Check 55.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. He finds Beckham complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown,
Nick
Cleveland.
Chubb with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
For the point after.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. To return, it's Cam Sutton. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. Already down 3 scores. A 3 and out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check, not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch that.
Blue 30. Double bump. Hey, let's get off the field, D.
Play action. Now Roethlisberger. And my goodness, another interception. Greedy Williams picks it off. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the 3rd quarter. But things don't improve fast then. Get a lot of play in the second half.
So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This taken in about 4 yards deep, and Hilliard will elect to not return it. The Browns drive about to get started. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Check. Fresno. Alert. Hey, alert 33. Hey, check.
Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17
5 catches
yards.
for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
Check 180. Check Mike 39. What's the curl. Watch the curl. Watch the curl.
Hurry, hurry.
Mike 39. Check, Mike 39.
It's going to be a long...
A give. This is Chubb. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
Nick Chubb, the Browns ball
5
carrier.
yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
49-yard line.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chatter right now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Run, run, run.
From just shy of midfield, Mayfield. Buying time to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
Intercepted.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Flush to his right. Now Ben hit, and he lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Browns.
That was way too
and
easy.
he's into the end zone.
Touchdown,
It's a fumble
Cleveland.
return for a Browns TD.
Baby, I see you over there.
Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And down to a knee. Well, that's one option.
On the keeper.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And down to a knee.
On the keeper.
That's one way to call a play.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And now they'll take a knee here. And my partner now is speechless, and so am I.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were thrown for a loss.
All told, a 54-yard punt, 13 on the return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns drive about to get started. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Just don't want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his O-line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. More the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
And a Browns 1st down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Bandit. Check 31. Check 31.
And he's got got some space here.
Oh, that's the way to
And
run
he'll
it,
take
boy.
Into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Dontrell Hilliard, his
That's the way you
first
make it spin.
touchdown on the year.
for the point
And this
after.
offense continues to pour it on. Defensively, sometimes they talk about getting a hat on a hat. Well, there they got a hat on a hat blocking offensively,
Makes the
allowing that
score
running back to get in the end zone.
44.
And the defenders were trying so hard to get off of those blocks to get to the runner, but they were never able to do so. Well-executed play by the offense.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Johnson now returning.
That's right, baby. It's all.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Here we go. On the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. And surprisingly, they take a knee. I have no idea why they would take a knee, but they take a knee.
Yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
We got three.
And a curious play call here, to say the least. Thought it might be a trick, but no, he actually goes down to a knee. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. And down to a knee.
Roethlisberger
That's one
on the
option.
keeper. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Here's Jordan Berry now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Back now in Pittsburgh. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
For the Steelers.
Landry now on the return.
We live for this.
Now a hit and a loose football.
Fumble on
And
the
that's
play.
what friends are for.
Recovered by the receiving team.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turned it over there. That's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
A big play that time out of Chubb. 44 yards.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to, and it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
14-yard line.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Ball at the 14 for 2nd and 5.
Twist. Hey, check Mike 39. Check Mike 39.
Come on, D.
Mayfield off the play fake. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Bud Dupree. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
Mayfield and this Browns offense staring at a 3rd and long now after the sack. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Oh, that one got away from him. Short distance kick missed, no good, way wide to the right. And this score will stay right where it is.
Steelers.
Well, they can probably live with that with this late lead in the fourth quarter. That's one of the few things that's gone wrong.
You're exactly right. This one was well in hand. That kick there was more for cosmetics, to add to their score. Not getting it, that shouldn't harm them at all.
Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 26.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Watch the pass.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
It's our time. It's our time.
And they will take a knee here.
Roethlisberger on the keeper. A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and
Double
long.
tight, guys. Double tight.
And they take a knee.
Roethlisberger on the keeper. A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.